Here's a very simplified version of what life can be understood as from what you would call a new mind, a reborn mind that has the ability to allow the original old stale mind to be annihilated, destroyed, with faith that something would save this that allows its mind to be destroyed. And then be grateful and worship that what offered this second chance of a new mind. So on behalf of this thing, that gave this whatever I am a second chance, I accept these words on behalf of this source, this immense truth that has this ability to forgive with an offering to move on and try again, maybe. So let's see where this simple summary arises from, and let's see what comes from this that is not really planned, but wants to speak. This mind of names, this self-created mind that appears to just go on and on, creating more names, creating more identities, creating more division, creating more questions, creating more ideas. It is called the ego. It is the mind of I. The mind of I wants to discover that what is already here. Let's reflect that. The mind, whatever it appears as, a name, scientist, priest, person, names, is the discovery, or uses itself to discover that what is already here. Meaning, before names and identities, everything is here. So how foolish can we really be to use up one entire life span examining that what is already here? What is trying to be established? What wants to know answers about that what is already here? Life is already here. It takes no effort to live it. The mind always wants to defend itself by saying, yes, but you don't have to live like I have to live. There's no arguing about this. It's going back to the point that we decided, something decided, mind decided, many, many centuries ago, it had to examine how we arrived here, who we are, what we're going to do, what is the purpose. It made up many reasons through thoughts. Thoughts made up of syllables, energies, sounds, into words that then appeared as thoughts and a story that then made us take action into doing things that is not necessary. How can this source simplify something through words that it really is against? How foolish can we really be? And what is this excuse that we cannot stop this discovering of what is already here? A virus appears. We have to discover what it is. It's already here. We have to discover it, to eradicate it. And whatever we discover to eradicate with was already here. Everything is living. There is nothing outside of living. The virus decides to appear as whatever it is. But it didn't appear from magic, from nothing. It was already here. The words that follow are really something that this human being, person, thing that I am, had this privilege of discovering, with an explanation of how simple it is to live this life, with no wars. And it's this. Through experience, through actually achieving, not through a hope or a belief, through an actual event, these words make sense to this mind, this simple, basic mind. Let me convey. Can we just let this mind go? Can we not just let this mind go and simply be what is already here? As a gifted witness, just wallowing, realizing that one is born into this beauty and love of life as it is. Is this a foolish statement? Or are we going to continue to spend one lifespan, one whole lifespan, into trying to discover what we already are, as whatever we already are, with no names? with no descriptions, names. Life is living itself. Is this simple statement foolish? To accept that we are here as a gift, and that we will never get another opportunity to just trust in what we are here as, whatever we are here as. Even seeking God, seeking cures, seeking preventions, seeking purpose, seeking ways, seeking methods, is trying to connect that what is already here. Whole one life. No division. No names. All life discovering how to be happy. What is happiness? What is happiness? Happiness is just opening your eyes and realizing I am alive. I'm so grateful. I have breath. I see this wondrous, wondrous revelation in front of me. In Christ's words, I see the light of life in itself. Seeking God, seeking truth, seeking how the universe works, seeking science, seeking energies, qualities, seeking comparisons, seeking preferences. Seeking particular ways of dressing, undressing, seeking ways of brushing our teeth. And suddenly, very suddenly, the breath is going. And at that point, I wake up and I realize I never had time to just be grateful for being alive. That's this love that exists in everything, in everyone, in every moment. In this one whole moment, I miss life. That's the realization. That's what enlightenment means. That's what awakening means. To simply, and from inside, outside, through the whole universe and the galaxy, realize this is absolutely so much a gift. So much a gift. And all the other little gifts that exist in it don't exist as little gifts, because they're just part of one whole gift of being alive, being grateful, being here, being in love with that what life is. Absolute love, as it is. Simply here, not to be discovered, not to be analyzed, but to be lived as. Whatever life is, it appears as love. Namaste.